Gotta clean the coffee from the day before. Here's my compost. I should probably put this away. So I keep my main compost bag in the freezer so that it doesn't stink up the place, and also so that there's no like fruit flies and stuff. But then, because I'm lazy, I also keep just like a little bowl on the counter that I try to empty maybe like once every couple days. Sometimes I'll empty it every day, but yeah. Give this thing a little wash. So normally I have coffee first, and then I work while sipping my coffee, and then maybe about an hour after my coffee or so, I will have breakfast. But lately, I've been quite hungry first thing in the morning. So, and I got up slightly later, so I'm like, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready. My stomach is ready. So I have this meal prepped vegan tuna melt. The recipe should be on my blog. I should also have a video on this. I'll link that below. I have this ready to go. This is so good. I'm going to microwave it for like 30 seconds, and then I like to put it in the air fryer. Actually, I probably don't even need to microwave it. Yeah, let's try that actually. That's what I've been doing. I've been microwaving it first for like 30 seconds, but I think I can just air fry it. Okay, let's try. I'll just do slightly lower heat. I'll do 350. Let's try 8 minutes. I probably don't even need 8 minutes. We'll start with 6. Before I forget, I need to take my daily greens. So I've been taking this first thing in the morning, and the thing is though, lately I've realized that maybe I need to take it 30 minutes or an hour before I have my coffee. Okay, so this is the issue. So I'm trying to figure out the best time to take this. I'm gonna take this now because I feel like I can have this, I can eat my breakfast, and then maybe by the time my breakfast is done, it'll be about 30 minutes after I've taken it. But I'm trying to figure out like if I should start taking this before lunch maybe. I usually take my vitamins after lunch lately because I've heard that, you know, when you drink coffee, the absorption is like compromised or something. So anyways, I am taking the Daily Greens by Complement. So this video is very kindly sponsored by Complement. As you can see, this bag is very heavily used. So this is Daily Greens. It has all of these lovely greens. We should really try to get most of our greens through our diet, but as you know, the world ain't perfect. I ain't perfect. So this just kind of covers my bases. And yeah, taking that. And I mix this with Complement's Gut Nurture. So this is like a prebiotic, a probiotic. Just very good for your gut. It tastes like ginger because there's ginger in it. It's ginger, lemon, and a bunch of stuff. I'm basically almost done this. Maybe I should use the rest of this. So I think I have one more serving left. Okay. So I mix these two together, and if you guys want to get 15% off your order on Complement, you can check out the link below and use my code CheapLazyVegan, and you'll get 15% off. And I'll talk about their vitamins in a minute. Okay. That's the air fryer. So I don't know if anyone is crazy, but I don't like to waste, okay? There's a bit of foam in there always that's left. Swirl it around with some water. There you go. There you go. Now recently I've also been making like a little breakfast salad. If I'm eating that, I find that when I have a little salad, it makes the meal more filling, and I don't know, it's just healthy. What I do is, first, I'm gonna wash this whole head of romaine lettuce. Leaves I'm not using. I put it in like a big Ziploc bag. Well, I dry it out as much as I can first, but I still add a paper towel in there to soak up the liquid so that it doesn't go bad. If your veggies go bad in a bag after you washed it, it's probably because it's too like wet in there. I don't know. Anyway, gonna wash this. And lately I've been obsessed with using sweet chili sauce as my dressing. I know, I'm so controversial. I almost always do measure out my sauces and dressings because this is where you can just go to town and not even realize, okay? So add that in. And just mix it. And it's such a good salad dressing, so good. There's your little hack for you. I'm gonna add a little pepper and salt. Okay. A little more sweet chili sauce. Ooh, look at that. Okay, that looks very good. Now, will it be warm? Look at this. Ooh, so good, you guys. Yeah, perfect. This is my breakfast. I know it's very aesthetic, but it's real. So I usually sit here, eat breakfast, play with my phone. You know how it is. You guys, look what finally came out. It's definitely more expensive than before. This is like, I think it was like $8, but hey, I'll take it, okay? The real sriracha. So happy. There's just nothing beating the real thing, you know? So recently I saw this viral video of this Korean mom making this water, like a special water that she drinks throughout the day. And I was like, I need to try this. So basically it contains oats and chia seeds. So chia seeds, lots of fiber, healthy fats, goodness, oats, lots of health benefits. And you just mix it in with water and like lots of water. So it's basically just like a little bit of the solids, mostly water, and then you just like drink it throughout the day. And so let's make it. And I made it yesterday for the first time. And I mean, it's nothing like, you know, it's not tasty or, you know, but it's like a good thing for, you know, many things. Not very good at describing things, am I? Oats, slow releasing carbohydrates. Yes, that's what it is. And yesterday I kind of like toasted the oats a little bit, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. I'm just gonna make it. Yesterday I did 2 tablespoons of oats. Maybe I'll do 3 today. Then 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. And then I'm gonna add about 2 liters of water. So I've been trying to drink like 3 to 4 liters of water a day. And this was quite helpful yesterday. So you let this come to a boil, and then you kind of like turn it down a little bit, just like cook it until the chia seeds have fully, you know, gelatinized or whatever the term is. And then you just kind of drink it. And I like to kind of like have a spoon in my cup, and then I just drink it, have a little bit of solids. There you go. In Korean moms, we trust. All right, so I did Google it because I'm just bad at explaining things. So oats are a complex carbohydrate, means they provide slow releasing energy that doesn't cause spikes to your blood sugar levels. Obviously there's lots of other benefits to oats as well. And then there's chia seeds. It's an excellent source of fiber. I mean, most of us vegans, we're probably getting more than enough fiber, which takes longer to digest and makes you feel satisfied for longer. So it's great for weight loss and decreasing your risk of developing diabetes or heart disease. It can improve heart health, reduce cholesterol levels, and promote intestinal health. So I guess with this combination, obviously these two are great things. And then of course, you're also drinking lots of water. So that's like 3 great things in one. And some people commented and said it's kind of like a natural Ozempic, okay? Because you heard of Ozempic, right? It's like a weight loss drug, or actually no, it's not a weight loss drug. It was initially supposed to be a diabetes medication, but people started using it as a weight loss drug. And so some people are saying this is like a much healthier, obviously it's not the same thing, right? But people are saying it's good for weight loss because of, I don't know, of all the reasons I just said, slow releasing, complex carb, doesn't spike your blood sugar levels, and it just kind of keeps you a little bit fuller, like longer. And I've seen people comment on the original video saying that it helps them go to the bathroom. Now, I do not need help in that department. Hello, I am vegan, okay? But if you need help in that department, this might be something you want to drink, okay? Yeah, chia seeds and oats and water. And again, it forces you to also drink all that water. So that's like 2 liters of water right there. So there you go. So the one thing I will say about this is that like this needs to come with a trigger warning because it looks so gross. Like it looks like it triggers my trypophobia slightly, not fully. I can't stare at it too long and I think the oats I use, like it just looks extra disgusting. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that's the one thing, that's the downside about this drink is like, I just think it looks just disgusting. I think some of it is like sticking to the bottom. Okay. And yeah, some of it's sticking to the bottom. So I'm trying to not have it stick to the bottom. Okay. Yeah. So maybe mix it around every once in a while to prevent the stickage. Give it a good mix. It's a bit hot. It doesn't taste like much, just, a slight taste of oats. But, it's mostly water, so I just kind of drink it and then have like a spoonful of the solids. And then you just kind of drink that throughout the day. Yesterday, I think I finished it in the morning. So I try to finish the majority of my water intake by like early afternoon because my bladder, guys, at night, I do not want to be going to the bathroom every 2 minutes. So yeah, I try to do most of my water intake in the morning and then and finish most of it by early afternoon, and then afterwards of course I still drink water but just like a little bit less. So the majority of the water I'm drinking it kind of by early afternoon. Welcome to my messy office. So this is my office, aka studio. This is where we record our podcast, and here's my treadmill. Here's my Insta pot that I haven't tried yet. Anyway, so this is my treadmill that I got, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 ago. And I've been using it as like a walking pad. And then I have this like cheap table that I got a while back. And this one like goes up and down. And I've been using this as my working desk. And I'm obsessed, okay? I'm obsessed. I use it almost every day. Like if I need to do any computer work, I will spend some time on this walking desk. And it's just the best way to get in tons of steps. So I basically just like bring all my drinks in here, set it on this desk. I'm gonna clean my old mugs from yesterday. So yeah, this is such a great way to get more steps in through the day, because obviously we're like always sitting and that's like really bad for you, okay? So if you're thinking of getting a treadmill desk, don't wait. It's honestly one of the best things I've done. But the trick is, in my opinion, okay, this is the trick. You have to have it kind of set up, okay? I don't like the idea of like putting it away and bring it back out, because then you're not gonna do it, okay? Because like I used to have this in my living room, because I mainly got it to like be on the treadmill while watching TV. That was the initial purpose. And then, so it was just kind of like in my living room, but when I'm working, you know, I'm not in my living room, so I moved it here. But you know, this is kind of like annoying to move as well. So you kind of have to make it like, you know, ready to go, you know? Remove the barrier. And then I just like open up my laptop and I work. And you can go as like slow as you want. You can literally go like super slow. And some people ask me like, is it weird to walk and work at the same time? And honestly, for me, it wasn't very difficult. Like it didn't take me that long to get used to walking, and I walk pretty fast, like even when I'm working. This is quite slow. So to me, it wasn't very hard, and I don't have much coordination. So I think anyone could do it. Like it's not very difficult. And the treadmill that I got, I think is a little bit more expensive because the initial point was I was gonna like run or, you know, like do whatever in front of the TV. But now I just mainly only use it as a walking pad. So you could probably just find like a walking pad that's like cheaper, because like walking pads I think are a little bit smaller maybe, and they're just cheaper. So I would have gotten, if I knew what I was gonna use this for, I probably would have just gotten like a walking pad. But yeah, like this is not an ad, but go get one. Maybe I'll find some on Amazon or something and I'll link it below. This is like the best thing ever, because I'm like an efficiency obsessed person, okay? I like efficiency. I like to do things efficiently because I feel like we only have a certain amount of time in a day, in our lives. So, you know, we want to get things done efficiently. I've been saying that word too many times now, so it sounds weird. So yeah, for me, this is very efficient. I can do my work and I can be on a treadmill. I can just do slow steps as well. Like you don't have to go fast. And even if you're doing very slow steps, after a couple hours of working, after 2-3 hours of working, you've gotten like lots of steps. I love it. I love it. I take meetings here. I'm feeling like Dr. Greger. You guys know Dr. Greger. That man is always on a walking pad. So yeah, I just drink my drinks. I got 2 here. One is the Chia water, one is coffee. I walk and I work. There you go. That's my little routine. See you guys in a little bit. So I normally would spend most of the day, or like at least most of the morning and most of the afternoon, just on that treadmill and just like doing my work and all that stuff. But today, actually, my friend is coming over because we've started doing this thing where like we try to meet once a week, and she just comes over and we just work from home together. It was like my idea because both of us were like, oh my god, sometimes when we're working from home, it just feels a bit lonely or you're just bored or whatever. And she was feeling the same. So we were having this discussion and we're like, why don't we just like, you know, work together, like not every day, but like once in a while, let's just like meet up. We'll have like lunch together and we'll just work together. And to me, it kind of helps sometimes like focusing. Sometimes like we're a bit distracted, but like for me, sometimes I'm just like, I need somebody here to keep me accountable while I work. So it's been really nice. So she's coming over very soon. So we just kind of like set up on the dining table and then she works like here and we just kind of work together. One of the most important parts of wellness, if not probably, this is just as important as like a healthy diet, exercise, just as important, okay? Your social wellness, okay? Your social health is crucial. Okay, doesn't mean you need to have a million friends, doesn't mean you need to have parties all the time, but just like having human interaction, very, very important. So I've been kind of focusing on that aspect of my life a lot more in, you know, the recent year or so. Well, that's not true. I've always focused on it, but this time I'm like a lot more intentional, I think, about it. As I'm getting older, I'm realizing like it's an effort, right? You have to make the effort to continue your social engagements. Friendships, family, romantic relationships, all those things require work, okay? It's not just going to happen. It's not just going to just fall on your lap, at least not in today's day and age. Back in the day, I think it happened a lot more naturally. Now, you can isolate yourself very, very easily. So anyways, if you are feeling a little bit like, you know, weird and you work from home, like maybe you can find a friend to go work with together. You can even meet at a coffee shop. You could go to a coffee shop even by yourself. So yeah, highly recommend this thing. It doesn't have to be every day, but I really love it. I love doing this. So she's about to come over and we're gonna work together. Yay! And I usually cook her some kind of lunch, so I don't know what I'll make today.
So my friend brought me some vegan seitan pepperoni, so I decided to make us a pepperoni pasta for lunch. So first I'm dicing up some onions, bell peppers, and mushrooms, and then I'm heating up some oil on a wok, and I'm gonna start by cooking up the onion and bell pepper first for like a minute, and then I'm gonna add some minced garlic as well. If you don't know my garlic hack, guys, I will link my garlic hack video down below. And my water was boiling, so I threw in my pasta and salted the water. All right, back to the wok. Now I can add in the chopped mushrooms, and we're gonna cook that up, and I'm also gonna add a little pinch of salt at this stage as well. Once those veggies have mostly cooked, I'm gonna throw in some diced tomatoes from a can and let this come to a nice boil. And I had some red wine just sitting around in my kitchen, like an old bottle of red wine. So I'm just gonna add a little splash of that as well. And then let's add some salt and pepper to taste. And while that sauce is still cooking, I am just going to slice up the vegan pepperoni. I added some Italian seasoning into the sauce as well. And when the pasta is cooked al dente, I drained it and I just threw it into the wok and let that pasta cook with the sauce for a couple more minutes. Let all the flavors make love, you know. At this time, I also added the vegan pepperoni slices, and I also had some vegan cheese slices in my fridge, so I just threw that in there along with some chopped fresh parsley, and that's basically it. Now let's plate these up. I topped everything with some vegan Parmesan. I'll link a recipe below to make your own. You can do either cashew or hemp seed Parmesan. And I also added some more fresh parsley, because why not? And there you have it. There is lunch for my friend and I. And while we are eating, of course, we chatted away.
As I mentioned, I take my vitamins after lunch because I don't want it to interfere with the coffee, okay? I wanna make sure that I'm getting in the vitamins. It's actually soaking into my body. Heard me talk about Complement before, but essentially the Complement Essentials is a multivitamin that is made for plant-based eaters. So it really covers a lot of the things that we might be, you know, concerned about. So yeah, it's like really important to take your vitamins. All you do, pop these in your mouth. It's that easy. Make sure you check out Complement. You can get their essential multivitamin, which I just took, and you can also check out their other products, like I took this morning, the Daily Greens, along with the Gut Nurture. I love those. I try to take those every day, if I remember. And they also have protein powders. I like their chocolate protein powder, and they also have an unflavored protein powder as well. So you guys, make sure you check out Complement. The link is below. This is the Complement Essentials, which is the multivitamin. So I'll leave that link below, along with the link for the Gut Nurture, which I took this morning, and the Daily Greens, which I took this morning. If you use my code CheapLazyVegan, you will get 15% off your order. So make sure you use that code. So what you can do is you can actually subscribe, and that'll save you even more money. So you can subscribe so that it comes like regularly, and yeah, that saves you even more money. So check it out, you guys. Links are below. Thank you so much to Complement for sponsoring today's video. And yes. All right, guys, I just went for a workout. I did a workout class. Yay. Now I'm gonna make dinner. So I made this thing yesterday for dinner, and it was so good that I need to make it again, and it's kind of like lazy, okay? Because, you know, it's me. And of course I'm gonna use soba noodles. Do I eat anything else? Like, seriously? Okay. I love soba noodles, you guys know, because it cooks very quickly in like 5 minutes, and I think it's so good, and it's just so easy. I eat soba noodles probably like multiple times a week, usually, yeah. So anyways, I'll show you what I did. It's so good. It's not really a recipe because you'll see what I mean. So the first thing we're gonna need is, I'm gonna use 2 carrots. And then I just washed it. And then I'm gonna use the same peeler, and I'm just gonna make like strips out of it. You can just snack on the, you know, the ends. So this is the carrot action. And then this is the other thing that I eat way too much. Edamame. I do about half a cup of edamame for myself because it's high in protein. So this is frozen. Now what's great about cooking soba noodles so I can throw this in at the same time. It's all about efficiency, people. So this is somewhat boiling. So I'm gonna throw in the soba noodles and the edamame. And the soba noodles should take like 5 minutes to cook. I am gonna put a timer on for 3 minutes and I'll show you why. Now at this point, you can chop up whatever other fresh veggies you want to add. I'm actually going to cook up the carrots with the soba noodles, but I'm gonna throw it in only for like 2 minutes because I don't want it like overcooked. Anyways, so I have some like parsley. Now this is just optional. I just have a bunch of parsley, okay? I have cucumber, bell pepper, romaine lettuce, green onion, and celery. So I'm just gonna like chop everything up. Right, my timer went off. So now let's add in the carrot, and it should take another 2 minutes. This is the secret sauce. I feel kind of bad because I don't have a recipe, okay? But I plan on making a recipe, like a copycat recipe. So my friend gave me this dressing slash dip slash finishing sauce. She got it from, I wanna say like the Okanagan in BC, Canada. I don't know if it's like a small business, I have no idea, but this is so good. So I'm gonna use this as a sauce, okay? This with a little bit of soy sauce is what I used yesterday and I was like dying, it was so good. This is the ingredients list and I'm gonna try to make a copycat version because it's so good and I just need to like have it all the time. So there you go. And once the noodles are cooked, you just strain it, rinse it in cold water. And then we just add it into the bowl. This is the dressing, let's add it. So good, and it's like literally so umami, like I can't, it's so good. I will say that I do think this dressing could be a little bit saltier, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit of soy sauce and then we just mix it. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so excited. I was like craving this. I'm gonna add the green onion on top, add the parsley. As you can see, it's very healthy, basically like a giant salad. And then final touch, a little bit of sesame seeds. Ooh, I'm so excited. Look at that. Ooh la la. Okay, I'm ready to eat. I've never been so excited in my life. Ooh. All right. Ooh. The trick is to have a spoon. It is so good. Guys, I promise I will make a copycat recipe, okay? That was so good. This is why I hate cleaning my kitchen. Because it's like I clean and it does not stay clean for longer than like a few hours. But I'm gonna clean because I don't want to deal with it later. So I'm just gonna put on some podcast or something because that's the only thing that gets me through the cleaning of the kitchen. All right, guys, I'm gonna have my little dessert. A piece of dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is good for you, people. Eat your dark chocolate. It's so good. All right, you guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. I think I'm just going to have the evening to myself. Maybe. I feel like this video is already quite long. So yeah, if you guys want to see maybe like more of an evening sort of wellness routine, let me know. But I generally like to like kind of lay low in the evening. So it's not as like, you know, as much going on. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Let me know if you like this sort of video and if you want more. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you enjoy this sort of video. If you do, I can do more. And once again, don't forget to check out Compliment. The links are down below for their products. And of course, use my code CheapLazyVegan to get 15% off your order. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!